Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Little Red Couch. You might see that the setting is quite different today because we have taken the show on the road. And today I'm here with actually two of my friends, right? One is Cheren as well as with Mama Yip. Yeah, Mama. Yeah. Please, Cheren, introduce yourself. And if you happen to watch our Facebook Live, please like it, please share it, please invite your friends here. We're going to have a wonderful half hour together with me, Daniel, Cheren, and Mama Yip.
Hello everybody, my name is Cheren, and I happen to know Daniel during one of our course on dementia caregiving. We are actually doing an art course for caregivers. So that is when I know him, and he shared with me about his enterprise, his social enterprise about creating awareness for dementia. So this is where we thought we can collaborate and do something to let everybody know about caregiving for dementia parents.
Yes, and it's important really because 我们在一个南大的节目嘛，对吗？这个南大的节目，在一个用话来演讲我们的感受，我们的情况，因为我们是看护者嘛，看护者的situation 很难理解，所以我们用话来表示我们的心态。就是在那个时候我们才认识Cheren 的时候，所以我本身就是看护者嘛，我已经在看护我爸爸失智症已经12年了。所以 Cheren 你看护着妈妈也
I have been doing this caregiving. My mom was diagnosed with dementia in year 2012, and initially my sisters take care of her because during that time I had a full-time job, and three daughters, we took turns to take care of her. So the very beginning, my second sis was actually the main caregiver. Then after that, my third sis take over, my younger sister take over, and then now for the past 5-6 years, I have been the main caregiver.
At this point in time, I want to thank your second sis and your third sis. Please, thank you for doing this because it allows Cheren to actually do this. So Cheren, please go and text your second sis and third sis, right, so they can watch the show. 我们要感谢你的妹妹们
她的妹妹们跟我分担这个 caregiving 的工作。
Yeah, so at this point, right, we're saying that caregiving, right, is important because if you're the only one, then there's no one to look around, right? So 不别拿人讲。But if you have other family members who can help with taking your load off the caregiving, please involve caregiving as a family role or responsibility, not just say part with one sibling and that's it, you know, and then say that unmarried child, the single child, the unmarried one, deal. Yeah, so really think about it. It's your family values, it's a family culture, but we just want to bring it up because Cheren has two other siblings to help her do this, right? I want you to help Mama introduce herself. What does?
Okay. Mami, 你喺個鏡頭講。
Camera.
We are speaking in Cantonese or Mandarin. Okay. 媽咪，你自己介紹下你自己。
我係姓葉嘅，葉秀婷。
We call her Mama Yip.
Mama Yip。
Mama Yip。
係啊。係啊。我咧就好中意唱歌嘅。
哇哦！
我唱嗰啲大曲啊，咚嗰啲大曲啊。
Mama Yip likes to sing.
Yeah. You want to sing your favorite song, Mama Yip, since we are opening the show?
唱兩句你最中意嘅歌。
情人別去，後人招手，相知別離夜人走。
Wow!
Yeah, thank you very much. For those who like to hear Mama Yip, you must contact Cheren so that you can every day hear Mama Yip sing song. I understand that Mama Yip attend a daycare center, right? Because now we understand that because it's COVID time, that's why we're all wearing the mask, right? You all know that we are 1 meter apart, safe distancing. We're adhering to all the safe measures, the safety measures that we're complying. But we still want to do the shows because if you cannot come out to Enable Asia's Enabling Festival, we want to bring shows like this to your home so you can watch it and comment on it and tell us what you think. If our voice is too soft because it's under the mask, then of course I need to drink some water and replenish lah.
Wow.
Yeah,
let's
so
take a
tell us,
look.
right? Yeah, let's take a look. But in the meantime, I want to know. So, Mama Yip, what do you do when you were younger?
啊，你後生嘅時候係做乜嘢嘅？
我後生嗰陣時啊，做餐館洗碗嘅，
Washing dishes in a restaurant.
出名嘅日本餐館啊，洗碗嘅入邊。
Wow, which restaurant is that?
It used to be at Orchard Road, I remember. And during that time, she used to work as a dishwasher.
Yeah.
I remembered her going to work at around 5 p.m. and she worked until like 10, 11 p.m., you know, things like that. But the most thing I can remember is that there's always food that she comes back. That she always came back with food. Because there were food that, you know, they have prepared for the customers but not so. So it's always a waste to throw away. So she always bring back some of the Japanese food. And frankly speaking, that was the first time that I come in touch with the Japanese food, you know.
Right.
So, you know, the egg rolls, the whatever. It's very tasty.
So Mama Yip actually wash dishes and
Yes.
bring back food to feed the
yeah,
three of you.
correct. Yes.
Yeah. So what's her favorite food?
媽咪，你嗰陣時日本餐館做嘅時候，你最中意食嘅係乜嘢？
我嗰啲日本嘢都好平常啫，
啊，very normal Japanese food she says。
淨係生嘅嘢咯。
啊，raw Japanese food。
我聽說最近你喜歡吃 lamb chop 啊？
咩？
你中意食羊排？
哦
，That's one of her favourite food。
係，我中意食羊肉。
羊排。
She likes mutton。
Why? Tell me.
羊肉。
點解中意食羊肉咧？
羊肉煮好羊肉，低啲酒落去，因為補身啊嘛。
You see, even Mama
Good
Yip
for health.
knows. Yes. Mutton is a bit heaty, right? So you actually helps to 補身啊。That's what Mama Yip is saying.
所以我咧冇病痛嘅喎。冇痛，總之冇病，你想痛嗰日都唔得啊。
She used to be very healthy. In fact, before she has dementia, she is very active going.
Yeah.
She at her place there was this RC center, but in order to go to the RC center, you have to climb a flight of steps, very long steps to go up. So she is the one who go there, do exercise, daily exercise there, and she sit in the RC for one day. You know, they have got activities like doing art and craft and then karaoke and all these things.
Yeah.
So this is where she keep herself active. And then when she didn't have the dementia, she even can go with her friends to JB, to airport, you know. And her favorite thing is eating. She likes to eat. So and then when she comes back, she will share with us, hey, today I go this place and the food was very nice. Let's go there to eat, you know, things like that. So she was very active. So one thing I don't agree is that when they say dementia, it's not for somebody who do regular exercise when they have their active minds and all this. I think it's not really
It happens
true.
to anyone.
It can happen to anyone.
Yeah. 所以失智症可以happen to anybody， 不是说
Yes.
真的是生活上你运动啦或脑子灵活啦，你就不会得到失智症。
对。
可是就是真的是得到失智症之后 ，I want to know what's the
我自己想啊，我没有失智症。我什么都记得起啊。
对，所以我明白，因为我爸爸也是一样。but 我明白，就是真的失智症是真的一个 it is a situation, but we must continue to live with it. 就是要跟妈妈讲。
Correct.
就是
Initially, when we know that she got dementia, we have to learn how to handle her from scratch.
Yeah.
Because like that time, most of us are working.
Yeah.
So how are we going to care for her?
Yeah.
So we have got options, and then the options that we have, three of us decided is that she is still, of course, now she's still well around. A lot of things she still can do by herself.
Yeah.
And we decided to put her in daycare center.
Yeah.
She was initially she didn't want to go. You know, old people.
冇朋友嘛。
Yeah, correct. So she said that okay, if you want me to put me there, I will go there for 2 days. After that, I will want to go back to my sister's place. You know, she will tell things like this. But after that, after trying for 1 month, because of dementia, she won't forget that what is the purpose that she goes to that place. To her is that she go to that place, she meet friends, she has interactions. So after that she get used to it.
Yeah.
Then there's no problem going to daycare after that.
So the important point, ladies and gentlemen, as you're posting in your comments, right? Just give me a while. I'm coming to important. The important point is to engage your elderly. 就是连如果是说叶妈妈去老人中心嘛，因为有朋友嘛，去那边玩嘛，去那边唱歌嘛，去那边打麻将嘛，去那边就做艺术的什么都有，对啊，因为有朋友嘛，就是真的是要 engage your elderly. The magic word is to engage them, because if you leave them at home, and if there's nobody else to take care of them, then I think the deterioration will be very fast. Because Cheren has done this for 10 years. Yeah. So let's bring back to the topic of the day, right? Caregiving. Have you done enough? So looking back 10 years, 这10年嘛，你有什么后悔的吗？你有什么说我要有给我多一个机会，我会不一样的去做这个caregiver。
I think for this 10 years, what we have done correctly is that we kept her by our side. I think this is the best thing that we have done for her, because if let's say we just don't care about her, because I always remember this story that a social worker shared with us. She was very impressed that the three sisters are all taking turns to take care of her. She shared with us that she has got problem contacting families of dementia patients, because once they know their parents are dementia, their family, their sons and daughters do not want to take care of them anymore. And I also heard another story from my ex-colleague who shared with me that the mother has got dementia. But don't know why she refused to let her mother take medications and things like that.
Right.
And very soon the deterioration set in. Very soon she was bedridden. She cannot recognize anybody. So I'm very glad that what we have done for mom is that we kept her by our side. We just bring her to daycare. It's just like the childcare, 7
Go to school.
7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Afterward you just bring her back. She still have that kind of family relations that keep her, sound mind, keep her engaged. She's still with the daughters, with the grandsons and all this, granddaughters and all this. And then this is basically what we have done for her lah.
Yeah. So I've got Danny who has. Hey Danny, nice to see you watching this. They asked, right? 叶妈妈，你每天这么强壮，这么能做东西，能走路，能去老人中心。What are the challenges that 叶妈妈 face? I mean, 有什么困难的吗？
Okay. Although mom looks very healthy and strong, a lot of things that she still can handle, but age is really catching up. Okay. 10 years before and 10 years ago, age is really catching up. Her health is also, she's getting weakened. In fact, a few months ago, she has got heart attack for consecutively 2 weeks.
Wow.
She got her first heart attack, go to hospital, come out. After 2 weeks, another round of heart attack, go to hospital. So during the first time, we were very shocked.
Yes.
She got delirium.
Yeah.
Delirium means you cannot differentiate day and night. So during that first few days, she is so awake at night, but she sleep during the day. And because that time COVID period, so the nurses actually cannot they cannot handle. So my sister and me has to take turn to stay with her at night. Then at night she will fidget. When she sleeps, she will fidget in her dream whatsoever. But having said that, after she come out, we noticed that she is definitely weakened. Then if you notice, when she walk with very shaky legs and all this. So this is something that has been deteriorating lah. But we were glad that she still can handle things by herself. I always joke with her. I say, Ma, whatever you do, just be careful. Don't fall down. People are very prone to 老人跌倒就很麻烦. You don't fall down. You just keep as what it is. 我们有饭吃饭，有粥吃粥。Okay, we enjoy life together, so we want to keep her as long as possible.
这个乐瑞考是真人真事吗？我们真的是说，这个是没有 edit， 没有看，没有补贴 B-roll 什么 roll 的。我们今天是 live 的现场节目，就是问叶妈妈嘛，你每天最困难的 地方是在哪里呢？
你覺得你每日咁樣嘅生活最難嘅地方係乜嘢？
冇啊，好開心啊！
啊 ，very happy.
Yeah.
She's very happy in her everyday life.
我3個女都好好嘅。
Yeah.
第3嗰個以為係仔嚟嘅，點知生出嚟係女。
This one she can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my younger sister and me, the difference is 9 years of age.
Yeah.
So she's really an accident.
Yeah.
So they thought that they want to fight for his son because 2 daughters嘛.
Yeah.
So she wants to fight for her son, but in the end come out also daughter. But 你有女先至孝順你咧。
So it doesn't matter whether boys or 男的或者女的孝順就已經是贏
3個
了。
都好啊，3個都好。不過我諗住嗰個係仔啦，咁有得傳後嘛。點知生出嚟係女，冇辦法啦。3個女都好啊。
所以現在給葉媽媽一個機會，就是你在現場要跟你的女兒。
要同你3個女講説話冇喺個鏡頭前面。你要同你3個女講啲乜嘢？
我咧，我3個女咧都好好嘅，好錫我嘅。但係咧冇辦法啦，3個都係女，蝕本貨。
咩蝕本貨？你個女婿都對你唔錯咧。One thing that I'm very glad about my husband。
咁啊係啦，咁就蝕本貨啦，你嫁咗去嗰度啦嘛。
你個女婿都對你好好嘛？你2個女婿都對你好好啊？
窿中都好，不過話你嫁咗就係人哋嘅老婆啦，唔係我個女啦嘛。你話係咪啱唔啱？大家都會咁樣想法啦嘛。不過都好啦。個個都對我好，我都好滿足喎。我就90歲命啊
！She always tell us she's 90 years of age because she go and see we call it the 三世書
90歲命啊
！So 失智症嘛，葉媽媽已經活了10年了。就是要問葉媽媽，你會一天忘記你3個女兒嗎？
冇啦，點會會啊
？Tell us why。
點解會唔記得？點解會唔會記得我哋咧？
咁你話我生出嚟噶嘛，咩唔記得啫？係我生出嚟噶嘛，唔係攞翻嚟嘅喎。攞翻嚟就話啫，我係生出嚟嘅，好艱難生出嚟嘅，知唔知啊
？She said she won't forget us because we are all from natural birth from her, so she won't come to the stage whereby she won't recognize us.
So I want to link this back. There's a reason why I asked this question is because when mommy and daddy gave birth to us and made us, they have never given up on us. And as children, it is my family ethos to continue to care for my father and my mother, and it's also for Cheren. I can see it in her. As well as her 2 other sisters, the way they role model mommy's love for them, and now giving back that love back to mommy in full.
I think this kind of behavior is actually what I saw from my mom on how she treated my grandmother.
Role modeling.
Yeah, my grandmother for her last 3 years, she was with us, and she actually my grandmother to her advanced stage also bedridden, and she is the one who took care of her. 我們華人講把屎把尿啊，你仲記得阿嫲冇？阿嫲係你照顧嘛，記唔記得啊？So this behavior actually rooted in us.
好日去沖涼啊！
沖涼是最難的。
對，
好日去沖涼啊，抱住佢慢慢行去沖涼咯。
Yeah. So this actually rooted in us, and this actually, comes back to how should we treat our parents when they were old. To me, is that as long as my mom is like that, strong and healthy, yes, she will be with us. We will never want to put her in a home, if possible.
I like the way you say that.
Yeah.
So our values are very alike because we are like-minded individuals. I say as long as I can do it, I will not put daddy and mommy in an institutionalized home unless medically I can't support that. So that can't be helped. Danny continued a question. He says that look, you want to ask Mama Yip, 就是妈妈Yip啊，你有什么可以鼓励我们看护者的吗？或者是其他人跟好像我爸爸这样 也是有失智症的同胞們，就是有話要跟他們說嘛。
你要點樣鼓勵嗰啲人啊？好似我哋咁樣要照顧老人家嘅，要點樣鼓勵佢哋？
呢個後生嘅就應該係要照顧老人啊，係。大家你嘅心咧，好照顧老人嘅心咧，好歡喜嘅喎，一啲埋怨性都冇喎，你知冇？咁樣咧，到佢終老為止咧，冇辦法啦，我哋都好開心啊，安安全全咁樣行咁樣去。
Mama says that, okay, as a younger generation to take care of your parents, let's keep a happy mind, okay? When they move on, they will be happily go off as well.
Yeah.
第日啊，好似我老嗰陣時啊，又係咁千差咁樣行咗去就好噶啦，唔好負累太耐啊。
She said don't want to burden the family, so when she goes, she would just want to go happily, comfortably, don't give any burden to the family.
Yeah. 所以我用福建講啦，是講真係是囡仔照顧老爸老母是 natural 嘅，是天是what is it called in Mandarin again？
要開心的照顧父母。
愛歡歡喜喜，莫講逐日收掉講哇啊做是我，因為老人去了啊，老人就去了。老人你愛互你的老人啊，你愛互你的親人啊 ，happy 啊，歡喜去。莫啊講逐日啊，牽累我們這樣，安尼看啊，你人會日啊過了啊，死袂艱苦過了。對啊，我福建較無錯啦，嘛無變，這是真人真事，講福建，你人個聽了啊，該會入腦啦，對無？啊！
我仲揸住我家婆嘅手啊，行嗰陣時我仲揸住個家婆嘅手啊。人仔你唔好接近佢啊，我唔怕噶。
Yeah, my mom shares that during my grandma's last journey, she is still holding her hands.
Yeah. So hold hand, touch important. Favorite food important. Lamb chop. Yeah.
唔好啊，揸住隻手唔好揸老人嘅手啊！去嗰陣時唔好揸住，因為啲風啊執我哋嗰個啊。
Yeah.
我唔怕，我揸住佢個手。
Yeah. So 一路走好，就是真的是
Very important.
Yeah, 我們要有那個耐心啊。
對。
那個細心，那個耐心，真的是。
You must have patience to take care of dementia patient because dementia, as you know, whatever you tell them, they won't remember. Past one day, another thing to them is they cannot remember. Like I always joke with my mom because my mom in her younger days she used to have this thyroid problem. We call it 大頸包. So sometimes when I ask her to do things she is not doing, I will just joke with her. I say, 唉，我唔可以再同你講啦，我費事我自己都大頸包啊！你好，我仲行得早過你啊！咁我就，You see, she can laugh until like that.
See, sometimes making your elderly happy is the way to go. So I want to thank people who just came on as well. Sun Yue, Rohani, Poi, Greg Neo, and of course Philip as well. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
This. I know we are halfway through this, but never too late to join us, right? If you have questions, please put it in there. We will be able to answer some of your questions because how often do we hear it from someone who is like Ye Mama, person living with dementia for the past 10 years and still in a very lucid mind and is still able to converse here. I didn't feel I'm talking to somebody with dementia because I'm just feeling that I'm talking to my grandmother, which I miss really so much right now. So yes, I want to take this opportunity to ask Rafila, if I pronounce your name forward properly. He says that while parents shower unlimited love to their children when they are young, we should return the love when they grow old. Love you, Mama. So Rafila,
that's my younger sister.
Oh, yeah. So Mustafa Mami. So at least she knows.
Yeah, correct. 阿 Jenny 想望講，佢話我哋要用愛來愛護你，就好像你在小時候愛護我們這樣啊。
Yeah, 所以要有愛才能有包容，有包容才能我們走得在一起。
當佢哋細個嗰陣時咧，我都好錫佢噶，喐啲就抱住佢噶啦，你知冇？唔會話即係哎呀好嘈啦，好嘈啦。
Yeah.
She's mentioning how she treat my younger sister.
Yeah.
That's why she's always carrying her, shower a lot of love to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, my younger sister is the one who is, yeah.
So a little tip for caregivers as well, right? The touch, the like of embrace, the hug. I think that's important for caregiving as well. So one of the tips and tricks is really the touch. Skin on skin makes a lot of difference. It gives a lot of assurance. It gives a lot of embrace. It gives a lot of assurance as well. It brings the elderly, it calms them down when they have anxiety as well.
I think something to share is that when being a caregiver, I think if let's say your parents is diagnosed with certain conditions that you are ended up with as a caregiver, what should you do? I think the first thing is don't panic. Compared to 10 years ago, I think the government is giving us a lot of help, in terms of the kind of environment, the kind of facilities. Last time we don't have daycare centers for elderly, it's all like childcare. I must admit that a few years ago when we were looking for this kind of elderly daycare, it took us a long time.
Yeah.
But now it's very convenient. I think the government is also recognizing the fact that our population is getting old.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to go for help. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm very blessed with my two sisters who is also sharing the responsibility with me.
Yeah.
What we do is that it's like Monday to Friday, Monday to Thursday. In fact, I take care of mom. Okay, mom will go to daycare center. I will be at work.
Yeah.
And then Friday night all the way to Sunday evening, one of my sisters will take over so that I can have sort of this off day,
For
that
self-care.
Yeah, for my
Yeah.
me time, for my own me time, I can go
Yeah.
and do my errands and
Yeah.
things like that. I can do my shopping,
Yeah.
So this is where we can share our responsibility, which I think very important. Family support is very important.
Yeah.
And I also would like to thank my husband. 5 years ago when we shifted to this new house, when he's planning the layout of the house, he actually took consideration of my mom. Let's give your mom a room by herself.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you, my mom here is like queen, In her room, she got her own bed, she got her own TV, she can watch TV, things like that.
Yeah.
So I think it's very appreciative.
Yeah.
Because it's my husband, husband, mother-in-law, So I really want to say thank you to my husband who also share my responsibility. And then every morning he's the one who drive my mom to the daycare center. Yeah, so thank you so much. I love you.
So what I'm hearing is that when you're looking at designing a place, so this is where design comes into play, right? Think about how the elderly will interact with the environment and the space as well. It is important, and to also plan with the elderly in mind.
Yes.
It's not just hey 我们三个就这样，爸爸妈妈是2-3天来这里，我们就好像 hotel 这样 rotate them around. It's not that.
Yeah.
Have them with you with that intention of keeping them with you. I think that's important. I also want to thank Cheren's husband as well for doing this, because I think you have touched their hearts, and obviously she married you for a reason, and that reason is she said it out loud, right? She loves you because you take care of not only her but also
the whole
her family,
yeah,
her extended family involved as well.
Yeah.
I've got one. Yes, we do need an elder care leave, right? So to all the HR who is watching this, feel my heart, right? You can use the childcare ones, but we have nothing for the elderly, so think about it, okay?
Yes, you should shout this to our government.
Policy makers,
Yes.
if you are watching, please.
Elder care leave.
真人真事. You want to hear it from the ground, this is the ground.
Yeah, it's very right, because at her kind of stage, she got heart problem. She needs to go to a cardiologist.
How much leave do we have?
Yeah, she has got this dementia problem. She needs to go to the neurologist.
Yeah.
I also bring her to go to see dentist as well.
So that everything else,
Yes.
right? So 妈妈，真的我要问你一个问题 ，OK？
等一下，
哇，
喝水。
喝水，哎呦，我等一下才喝啦哦。我懂你要看我的 handsome face， 我的领宅的面孔。不，重要问题 ，OK， 重要问题，就是妈妈，我们往前看，我们不要往后看了，往前看。你有什么东西你要跟你3个女儿一起做的吗？
你有什么东西 that you
What you want to do with your 3 daughters？
你有冇乜嘢心願可要同你3個女一齊做嘅？
冇咩啊！你哋個個都孝順我嘛，唔想到啊！
想不到 she can't think of any. But I remember before prior COVID times
Maybe.
we have individually took her to some tours. But because she's not convenient, I remember the last trip that my younger sister and me took her together with the family is to go for a cruise.
去 holiday.
For her kind of age, I think cruise is good because anytime she's tired, she can always go back to the room to sleep. But it's a very enclosed place, and she's always with us. And hey, you don't see her like that, leh. She really go to movie session with me. She can stay out until 12 o'clock, watch movie, and then after that go back to sleep.
Yeah.
She can also enjoy the food and all these things. So this is something that we can consider, bringing our elderly to enjoy themselves also.
Yeah.
Because I think that being dementia doesn't mean that you cannot bring them to go enjoy life.
You should not stop. Life should not stop when you have dementia. It's really just living with dementia.
Yeah.
They're like everyone else.
Yes.
Yeah, even if we go out, we can't tell who, Mama says she's 38 years old, right? I say I'm 40. How to tell the difference? Cannot tell. Because we change our IC at 30 years old.
Yeah.
Everybody stops at that age. So
你講後尾幾句咩説話我都聽唔到嘅。
冇想講啦，講英文嘛。
講英文，從今日開始你冇同我講英文，好啊？係啊，少少啦。No tricks to get by. My Cantonese cannot make it. 我中文啦，國語啦，或者是參一點啦，參啦。新加坡人嘛，參啦嚇。係啊。So really, yeah. So thanks Jordan for coming in. Thanks Kenny for coming in and watching as well. And I cannot read the Mandarin name lah. So yeah, thank you for all your heart. Thank you for all your love. We can feel you. Now I want to ask this question to Cheren now, right? Because we're coming to a close to this episode of Little Red Couch on the road with Cheren as well as Mama Yip, right? What do you want to say? I'm giving you an opportunity now. What do you want to say to Mommy?
What do
look,
I
look,
want to
look
say?
into Mommy and,
Okay.
and
I say,
say it to her.
妈咪，她叫我看着你的眼睛跟你讲话嘞。
你講啦。
What do you want? Say it in Cantonese, it's fine.
I just want to share some very unforgettable experience. There are stages that I feel very very bad. Okay, because mom dementia, sometimes it really makes me very very mad. Okay, I come to the stage whereby one time I just tell her, I say, 妈妈，如果你这样逼我我直接从7楼跳下去算了。I really tell her this. I was so depressed during that time because she was pushing me for that, and I am in the situation whereby I cannot walk because I hurt myself. So she has been, because as a dementia patient, certain pattern you cannot break that pattern, because if you break that pattern they can become very lost. They will keep repeating. Yeah, correct. So I come to that stage whereby sometimes I will scold her, and sometimes I regretted of trying to hit her also.
所以现在给机会弥补了。
对。
要跟妈咪讲什么？
我要跟妈咪讲无论我怎么对你發脾氣啦，
冇理由㗎，冇關係㗎嘛。
無論我怎麼對你發脾氣
你去發啦，發到夠咯。
我心裡面還是很愛你的。I know what she wants to say。
係啊，係咁啊，係咁啊。
對吧？如果你對我發脾氣我就當你是唱歌的咯。She will feel like that one。
媽咪的包容是無限制的，
對
，unconditional 的，對嗎？因為我們也是懂，我們有脾氣，我們有到一個 level， 我們不可以
再忍
受的。真的這個 idea 真的要把這個 whole situation 給解決掉，就是 let's end it all, right?
Yes.
It's very real. So it's not only just hearing from me, hearing from the folks that we heard at the Enabling Festival, but we also hear it from our friends who are also going through this similar situation. So really, to end this all, what is one thing that you want to tell a fellow caregiver out there?
Yes.
Please.
I want to tell the fellow caregivers, okay, you are doing a great job. But if one day you feel that you are too overwhelming, please let it out. Okay, share it with your friends, share it with your family. To me, I'm very lucky. I have my husband, I have my 2 sisters, and they try to lighten the load, and I have my own me time. So I hope that you all can do the same thing. Just share your situation with your friends or anybody who is close to you. Please do not keep it to yourself. You need to love yourself as well so that you can love your loved ones.
Okay, so I got a request, yeah? Cheren, can you
Yes.
please give mommy a kiss?
Mommy, 他们叫我吻你嘞。
Yeah.
Okay lah, COVID situation, but never mind, we are from the
We
same
are family.
household.
Right? Nothing beats this embrace, nothing beats this kiss. So on this note, I would like to end the Little Red Couch, the mobile edition when we are out with Cheren and Mama Yip 叶妈妈。今天因为我们来到她的家嘛，所以谢谢你让我们访问你。所以我真的是说每一年我会回来访问你。
好啊，
好啊，
我恐怕等不着。
不会的，你可以等的。
好吧，我们就 binky go 啊。
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you very much for having us on the show. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Little Red Couch.